This function, this seminar, is being held at a very important juncture in our quest for further and deepening our economic development, and particularly, as Prime Minister alluded to this morning, our quest to intensify our strategies to diversify our economy and develop Trinidad and Tobago within the context of our CARICOM region. As those of us in Trinidad and Tobago are aware of, by virtue of our dependence on the energy sector, we have been a bit, in some cases, lazy to go into other areas, particularly areas that are now unfolding before our very eyes. Job-creating sectors, investment-enhancing sectors, and wealth-generating sectors. For a long time, we have been unable to venture further than the energy sector and related services. Today, as we confront this challenge, we are faced with an exciting economic opportunity before us. For there is now a great demand for the introduction of clean technologies and renewable energy. Notwithstanding the several challenges, and we did have a few moments before to talk about the challenges facing small island states embarking upon this phase of development, such challenges as small markets in particular. There are several advantages that small island states bring to this area of development, and I'm sure that the presenters will tell us much more about that. One challenge I would just raise is that, as was alluded to at a meeting quite recently in Brussels, I think it was, the trust towards the green economy, the green print, as we say. The question was raised as to whether or not this was indeed another phase of global economic and investment strategy that again could be driven from the developed northern world, and the challenges facing small island economies and indeed developing regions to participate in a full way in the economic and investment side of the sector. Because it could well be that it's yet a continuation of that dependence on the investment and the high value added end in the north, as opposed to a phase where we would all like to see the development being generated internally as well through the developing regions of the world. And that has been a big challenge in this area as well. So just to indicate to our visitors that we're extremely proud in Trinidad and Tobago that through the Ministry of Energy and the Ministry of the Environment, we work very closely. We work closely as well with our partners in the energy sector and the private companies to ensure that we fulfill our mandate to environmental protection and sustainability. And we are proud of some of the work that they are doing in this area. I just want to end by indicating that just this morning, we were very proud this morning in our ministry that we did provide funding. I was telling our guests earlier, for those of you who don't know, we do generate internally here a green fund. And this has been in place in Trinidad and Tobago, I think, for over a decade. And it's quite interesting that when the United Nations and its agencies were talking about a green fund, Trinidad and Tobago had a green fund in place already. It has, I think, over $2 billion Trinidad and Tobago dollars. And we are in a position now where that green fund is made available for several projects, small-scale projects, but also research and development